refer to how other board members feel or what their concerns are, so please keep that in mind as you speak as well, and then maybe that will lead the public not to hear.
Okay, any other thoughts?
Just as a staff comment, I've definitely absolutely laid eyes on at least 2 separate resolutions that were passed outlining the destruction of documents in accordance with guidelines. So I know that if anybody wants to look those up on eToad, they're there.
Miss Evans still won't believe it.
Well, the documents that were in those empty file cabinets were the ones that were boxed and put away. Those file cabinets were destroyed. We had to move them because when they redid the bathrooms and they made the restrooms larger for ADA compliance, they had to take the file cabinets out of there. This is where they ended up.
I agree,
Can I
Bonnie.
please finish, Michelle? Okay, just let me finish and then you can chat. So, what Miss Evans Borns was saying, that they were all destroyed, that is not the truth. They were all boxed away, the cabinets were destroyed because they had to be moved out of the hallway to enlarge the bathrooms.
And it's just sitting here, I'm signing checks. I'm looking forward, I agree, I'm looking forward when the full board will take part in signing of checks. It's arduous, it's stressful, and all 5 of us are making motions that are spending money in this
All
township.
Maybe you guys have a better idea.
And there's
what
only
finances
several of
are.
us signing the checks. So that working forward to the day where we're all working together, I'm really anxiously looking forward.
I am
Big
looking
first step.
forward to the day that there is monthly bank reconciliations and there's monthly financial reports by a treasurer and there is where you're not concerned about signing checks because you get the information about the invoices more than the day of the meeting or that you know where the bank accounts are. So hey, you do you. If you feel comfortable, you feel comfortable. But when I feel more comfortable,
I think that's a good point, and to your point, Supervisor Dupree, as equally as you should have access to everything in the building with the guidance of the staff, you also have every right to put on the agenda that you wanna spearhead a scanning project and clean up the
what's that have to do with the bank, with the signing of the
Well, and I
check?
was going to say, you also have the ability to put on the agenda, did you wanna increase the, monthly P and L, the monthly P and L statements? You can easily do that and talk to the board, see how the board feels.
I'm still trying to figure out why I'm not being provided what's already in Mr. Palermo's, bucket.
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
what he gave us
Okay.
as his list of duties and our list of duties in January, I'm not being, it says he's doing the monthly,
And
reconciliations.
I explained that to you, ma'am, and said if you had questions, Frank said you are more than welcome to call him.
It should
And
just
he'll-
be provided, it's a
He
lot
said you
of
can
work.
call him and he'll give you whatever you need.
It is provided, what I think maybe you're looking at here, I have it right here because I just signed his bill. On his bill, he lays out what he's billing for, and it's,
Yeah, that one's pretty blank, that one.
hang on 1 second, if you.
There is I'll email it to all of you, but
So-
there was a list of things that he was going to provide.
So
the
here's what
board
Frank did
part of
this
it.
month, as part of the check that I and Chuck Trax just signed. Okay, so he reconciled all of the township bank accounts for May and June for township supervisor review. He reviewed all of the overlooked sewage bills and payments. He reconciled the township financials through June and prepared financial reports. He reviewed liquid fuel income and expenses to provide breakdown of eligible funds. He had discussions with township staff and supervisors regarding bank accounts, including classifications and possible closings. He emails supervisors regularly regarding prior year audit reports, management representation letters, and legal representation letters. And he has various phone calls with township supervisors regarding prepared financial questions regarding reports.
I don't doubt that he did that. I'm saying I was never provided any of that. I wasn't provided any bank reconciliations or anything.
Well, that's an
They
internal
come
deal.
here and they're put in the binder.
Yeah, that's
that you
all with the
looked at.
QuickBooks, and he
came in
does
on
that with the
Monday.
treasurers, but
It's pretty common for townships to give some sort of monthly financial report or
it's not,
something.
if you want that. All of us felt comfortable with the quarterly
He's
report,
already
but if
providing reconciliations, they're just coming here which we have to come here, like, why isn't it just
You can
divided?
ask him, that's a two-stroke key to report, do a P and L statement, and if you would want that, you have every
You
opportunity to
keep
get that.
saying a P and L statement, I keep talking even about bank reconciliations, bank balances,
Oh, you can come
monthly.
look at those, they're here.
Why can't they just provide it to
Well,
us?
no, bank reconciliations are probably, but Bobby, would you say the bank recs are,
There's, what, 14 bank accounts?
and they're pretty, I mean, that would be really
Plus they
difficult to
print out all the checks
scan.
that were.
But I think any supervisor can come down and look at those bank recs any time of the day, I mean, I'm quite sure that's a possibility. Now, the profit and loss statement, if you're looking, you said you're pretty sure every township does it monthly?
No, you keep saying P and L, I'm saying that every township provides some sort of
Yes, it's called a
financials.
profit and loss.
It's, there's other ways, there's bank balances, there's simple bank balance sheets, there's nothing that
No,
gets
there,
provided
we
on
do
the
have the bank balance sheets.
If I can just interject real quick, I think that the point of this conversation was that, and if I'm hearing it correctly, that Michelle would like to see monthly somethings, monthly reports to whatever her definition is. The rest of the board up until this point didn't find that mandatory. So if that's something, and I think I listened to this on the last meeting too, if that's something that should be discussed, let's put it on the next agenda and let's talk about that.
It actually says in Mr. Palermo's, beginning of the year thing that he was gonna provide monthly bank reconciliations that he believes that the supervisors should sign off on every month.
So then let's make sure Palermo CCs all board of supervisors on that. Like, that's a really easy fix.
So you want all of them
That
to
was
get
his,
access
that was
to the
his
bank account
recommendation,
every month or
we
something?
did that for a while, we were rotating the bank accounts, and we'll keep them and sign off on them.
I'm just saying,
We can start that, I mean, if you'd like that, right now, I mean, I feel pretty safe that it's going through a bonded treasurer, assistant treasurer, it's going through a bonded treasurer, and then we have a third safeguard, which, what I'm told, no township,
But your
Around
word
does that.
safeguard is suggesting to do that.
well then let's do it, if you wanna do that, you can, there's only so much that every one of us can do.
Believe me, I know, I've been fighting to get into a C camp for 6 months. I get it. I'm chipping away one thing at a time.
And so are we, and we have been for years. So working together is a definite thing that can be done. And what you're requesting is easy, I think, if you just put it on the agenda, it's easy changes. Michelle, if you have more thoughts, please.
I am too tired. I'm too tired.
Alrighty, anything else? Okay, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn. Did you get everything done here?